Happening now in just a few hours, protesters plan to pack St. Pius High School in Albuquerque over what has become a diploma dilemma.
It's all about a senior there who was born a girl but identifies with being a boy. News 13's David Romero is lying outside of St. Pius right now. So David, what's supposed to happen there today?
Well, Matt, according to a Facebook page called Let Damien Walk, members of the LGBT community are calling for a peaceful protest to take place this morning at 7 on the St. Pius campus. Now, there's also a petition that has been circulated which has about 22,000 signatures, which a local family gathered in support of Damien's request to wear the black gown for graduation. The school has girls wear white and the boys wear black for the graduation ceremony. The issue came to light a couple of weeks back when Garcia requested to wear the black gown. Garcia is a transgender student living life as a boy, but has not had a reassignment surgery. The birth certificate still says Garcia is a girl, and that's how the school considers it as well. Now, Garcia's family is planning on meeting with school officials later this morning. They say they will respect the school's decision no matter what the outcome is. Matt, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Now we're going to keep in touch with Damien's family and St. Pius today. We'll let you know how that meeting goes later today here on News 13. Elizabeth?
We should learn more today about a toddler who was hurt after falling from a third-story window. Emergency crews swarmed an apartment complex on Montgomery Northeast around 7:30 last night. That is where police say the child fell out of the window. Police will only say that the 2-year-old was injured. They could not tell us how the child fell. No word on the child's condition just yet, but at last check, police say the child is conscious and breathing. A number of retired state workers are fuming this morning.
And it's all about a letter that they got in the mail. This letter says, "Dear Double." The Public Employees Retirement Association, or PARA, recently sent them to people who are collecting a state pension, yet still working for the state and collecting a paycheck, so-called double dippers. A Larry Barker investigation exposed them back in 2009. The letters also say that people who get both a pension and salary from the state won't get their cost of living adjustment starting July 1st. And that could add up to tens of thousands of dollars over the course of time. Retired state police officer and Colfax County manager Don Day got one of these letters. As you can imagine, he's not happy with it.
Wording of that letter is offensive, and it's typical of the bad management at PERA. I feel that the state of New Mexico had a contractual obligation to the retirees.
Mr. Day told us he may move to another state because his family depends on that money from the cost of living adjustment. Another worker is demanding an apology from the state this morning.
You know, it is bad enough to be a victim of a burglary, that's for sure.
Yeah, but imagine doing your own detective work, finding your stolen stuff online, then having police tell you they can't go get it. That's what happened to this couple from Albuquerque, Julie and Harold. Their house was broken into earlier this month. $11,000 worth of jewelry was stolen. They found some of that for sale on Craigslist, but when they told police, officers said they couldn't do anything about it because the couple has no pictures of the jewelry and no way to prove that it's theirs.
I feel like I'm being victimized once more by them. I'm handing them what should be evidence, and they can't do anything with it because their hands are tied.
There is a lot more to this story, including the mistakes you can avoid to make sure something like this doesn't happen to you. See the entire story. Watch 2 Casa Fox tonight at 9 or go to KRQE.com. A former corrections officer is in a lot of trouble this morning after a major drug bust in southern New Mexico. Lovington police say they caught this woman, Cheryl Owen, with a lot of meth Friday night. The Lee County Correctional Facility confirms Owen used to be a detention officer there, but won't say how long she worked there when she left or why she left. Overall, Lovington police say they arrested 11 people in the drug bust. The mom and dad accused of sexually abusing their own children are set to be back in court in Albuquerque today, and I do want to warn you, this is a very disturbing story. Matthew and Cheryl Cox are supposed to talk about their case with their lawyers and a judge this morning. They were arrested back in 2010 after police say that Cox's kids told them their parents were forcing them to get naked every day and touch each other. Police say the couple admitted to that, and they said it was just what the family did. Matthew and Cheryl Cox are both facing almost 100 charges each in the case.
Parents in Albuquerque state health officials are urging you to keep your kids away from wild animals. New Mexico health officials issued this warning after a bat was found in northeast Albuquerque that tested positive for rabies. Letters were sent to parents of children who attend nearby schools. Now, rabies cannot be or can be deadly if treated in a timely manner. If you don't treat it in a timely manner, they can definitely be deadly. The health department says no exposures have been reported so far. The Albuquerque-Bernalillo County Water Authority is about to start testing a new project.
And this could help us deal with the drought. When we actually get rain or snow, the Water Authority wants to store the extra water from it underground in what's called aquifer storage and recovery. Workers are going to do this in an abandoned well in northeast Albuquerque, and they hope it'll maximize water from the San Juan Chama project.
It's a creative and very responsible way to use the water that we have the rights to, in a way that preserves it, saves it from evaporation, saves it from being lost.
All right, other cities and states say the water storage project does work well. If that's the case here, the Water Authority plans to do it in more places. I guess first thing we got to do is just get some rain or snow to begin with.
Yes.
All right,